I was in the rental business for, I don't know, 15 years, and I was a property manager for my mom. She owned 175 rental properties at one point. And her husband, my stepdad, passed away. When he passed away, she had a company, a rental company that they owned, that my stepdad owned, handling and managing all the rental properties. Well, when he passed, we just decided that we were going to take over everything. My husband was a mechanical engineer, and he quit his job to do the maintenance, and I went into doing all the property management. Talk about being thrown into the wolves. Like, oh my gosh, it was a big job. 175 rentals, going from never really managing. I never managed more than like probably 3 at one time at that point. I had my own rental properties, but it was not 175. And I got taken to the cleaners on a lot of things. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about rentals and why I got out of that business and why I'm doing flips more, but also why I'm slowly getting back into it. 175 rentals, going from only managing 3 of my own to managing 175 of my mom's, was a big shocker. It was a great learning experience, but it was a sink or swim type of thing. Like, it was crazy. Let's just put it that way. We did it and we survived. We did it for about 10 years and we had fun doing it. Lots of learning experiences. In fact, my husband, who is now a firefighter in Chesapeake, he did not go back to mechanical engineering because while he was on the job at one of the rental properties, a lady actually right next to one of our rentals had a stroke in the street in her driveway. And they were all townhouses, and so we were really close, and he ran out there and helped with the whole situation until the ambulance got there, and that was where he decided that he wanted to help people, and he wanted to be a firefighter. So kind of a cool situation, you know, life brings you different things through different experiences, and you think you're going one way and you end up going another. And that's kind of where I am with the flips. I have managed several rental properties at one time, and quite frankly, I got sick of it. I got really tired of it. And I know that, you know, if you own them, like, obviously I was in that business to be the property manager. So if I owned my own rental properties, I would definitely not manage them myself. I would hire a company to do that for me because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of hassle, time, headache, everything like that. Whereas I figured out that I could be doing the same thing that I was doing in the rentals and just do it in flips and make a ton more money. So when tenants would move out, I'd fix them up, move somebody in. Well, now people move out, I fix up the house and I sell it, and I make a huge profit right up front, which is awesome to me. And that is the way that I like to do my business. Some people, they prefer to do the rental business, and some people prefer to do the flipping business. No matter how you cut it, real estate is great. It's an amazing business, an amazing opportunity that we have in the US that we're able to make money with and to feed our families, and for entrepreneurs to get out there and just kind of do whatever they want to do with it. I mean, the field is ripe in this business, so pretty cool. Now, as far as me getting back into the rental company, we've always had a business, an LLC, a separate LLC that we housed our rental properties in, just my personal ones, not my mom's, mine and my husband's. And we actually ended up selling all of those so that we could start flipping a lot faster. I had mentioned that we sold our house in Virginia Beach and moved out to the house that we live in currently, and we got it for $700,000, and the one that we're living in, and it appraised at 1.2. So we got a really, really good deal on it. But the thing is, and I had mentioned that I was able to pay off the loan on that house. It was because the house sold in Virginia Beach. We were able to take whatever equity we had in that and pay off the other house that we're living in now. Plus, we sold all those rental properties that we had, all 3, a ton of them. And we sold them all, and we ended up being able to do some really creative things with our money with that, and get into flipping faster, which is awesome. And so now what we're doing, we left that LLC open. I've been paying the registration fees on it every year, even though we haven't had any rentals in it, because this whole time, my whole goal, this is my goal. I want to flip as many houses as I can, as fast as I can, so that I can save my money and have enough money to put down as deposits on multifamily. So as long as I was in the rental business, I realized that when you have single family homes or townhomes or anything like that, you are paying for, like, for example, 175 rental properties that I was managing. You're paying for 175 roofs. You're paying for 175 units of plumbing, units of electrical, units of carpet, whatever you do, whatever you put into that place, you are paying for that many. When you go into a multifamily, not always, but typically, you're gonna have a lot less roofs to maintain. You're gonna have a lot less expenses than you would if it was a whole bunch of separate rental properties. For example, yard. You know, you're gonna have to maintain yards. You're gonna have to, in an apartment complex, you've got like one giant yard. So it's just really nice. I'm excited to get into the multifamily deals. We're gonna be closing on one in July, our first multifamily, and we're so excited. And we're gonna put it into that LLC that's just been sitting vacant for 3 years. And this is our start. I'm so excited, guys. This is so awesome because, like, you know, you set your goals, and as you work hard to fulfill those goals, you know, things happen. It doesn't mean that you're not going to be knocked on your butt sometimes and be, you know, fail. That doesn't mean that you're never going to fail. But if you're working towards a goal, you're going to succeed a lot more times than somebody who's not working towards their goals. So just a little tidbit. I love real estate. It gets me excited. This is my passion. Thanks for watching this video, and hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't, and make some comments about anything, any questions you have that I might be able to answer in a couple other videos. And